Hey, good afternoon. It's Friday afternoon, about 3 p.m. And anyway, I just wanted to make a short video about what happened to me this week. Um, I went out Wednesday and I made a decision to go to lunch before I went food shopping, and that was a mistake because I hadn't gone out to eat for almost a week. And I had almost no food in the house, so I haven't been eating much Monday, Tuesday. And then um, I went to a buffet and I had two large plates of food and some dessert. And anyways, Francis got very bloated. And so I decided to go to have a few beers before I went food shopping. Well, I went there and after even having one beer, I just felt so tired and probably from eating too much. So I just can't eat as much as I used to, which is a good thing. But so anyways, I went home early Wednesday, and turns out I must have got some food poisoning. Um, and I don't think it was the cooked food I ate. It was probably the salad, because the first plate I had salad on it. They had different kinds of salads. So anyways, so I'm gonna have to refrain from eating raw, uncooked food when I go to a buffet because it's just not worth getting sick. So kind of recuperated yesterday, and this morning I got up early and took the bus and went grocery shopping. So I hadn't really food shopped in several weeks, so I needed everything. So I carried two heavy bags and then a couple besides that, and it was all I could do was lift that stuff up, get it on the bus, off the bus, and into my apartment. So anyways, so Francis got home, and then I bought some stuffed food to eat for lunch at the supermarket, plus I bought a few beers. And so after I had lunch and a few beers, I'm pretty groggy. So, well, I already had a big cup of coffee. I just poured the cup, but I left it on the counter. I'll have to get it later. But anyways, so Francis has come to the conclusion, and I don't know if this is because I've increased my spironolactone dose every day. I'm up to 3 times 100 milligram tablets a day. I've been doing that the last week since I got my new prescription. And yeah, I just don't seem to have the energy I had before, I don't know, maybe, who knows? And I'll find out in 2 weeks when I go see the doctor again. All the blood tests I took 2 weeks ago on the 10th. Actually, that was 17 days ago. So anyways, I see my doctor again in 10 days, and I'll get the results and see what's happening. So anyway, on another note, so Francis has come to the conclusion I can't go out and eat and or stop for some beer or some drinks on a food shopping excursion because I never make it to the supermarket. So the best thing for me to do is get on the bus, go to the supermarket, come right back home, put the groceries away, and then if I really want to go out, then make that a separate trip. But this is going to happen today. It's almost 3 p.m. I'm tired. Actually, I got back home about 10:20. So actually, I've been home like 4.5 hours, and so I've been clearing out my inbox. You wouldn't believe how much I get. I mean, Mostly Facebook stuff, and besides regular emails I get uh, from things I subscribe to, newsletters and things. Not stuff that's like junk mail. It isn't like friends, okay? So that plus Facebook and YouTube comments, because I do watch videos and leave comments, and then people comment, reply, and I always respond to anybody that leaves a comment on my videos, or if I make a comment on someone else's video, I go back there and read everybody else's comments, plus add another reply. So, YouTube and Facebook is a full-time job. And, every day, I'll get my inbox down to like 10 or 20 things left. And I'll say, well, the rest of that, I can get to that later, right? Well, sometimes later is 2 or 3 weeks later, and I ain't got to it yet. But every day I'm getting at least 100 emails in my inbox, messages, oh my God. So, and some people send me so much stuff, and, sometimes I just look at it, delete, don't have time to leave a comment. So, those of you who send me a lot of stuff every day, just realize that I don't have all the time in the world to respond to everything you send me, okay? So, oh, and another thing I wanted to cover here, geez. I'm running out of hard drive space on my computer, and I'm down to 1 gigabyte, and the last couple days I went through all my pictures saved on my hard drive. I deleted like half of them, and then I ordered them and put them in different folders. I'm not too happy about Windows 8 because when I start my computer up, okay, and the start page comes up and it's got all these different pictures, different boxes, okay, and one of them has pictures, right? So I don't have any control over what picture I have on my hard drive. It just happens to pop up there every second or two. It changes to a different picture. So I reordered all my pictures because unintentionally some private picture came up that showed me without any topless. I wasn't too happy about that. I don't want that coming up when I start my computer. I mean, how ridiculous is that? So I don't know what I can do. I looked everywhere. I tried to find a way to, I put things in different file folders, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. And a lot of pictures I deleted, so I don't know. But, it's kind of offensive. It doesn't offend me, because if I'm starting my computer up, right, I mean, I'm just seeing me. But if I have a friend here, and I'm just starting my computer up, and all of a sudden this topless picture comes up in the middle of the damn screen while I'm, clicking around, getting into, like, email and stuff. I mean, what the hell? I mean, who's the bozo that wrote that program? I'd like to give him a bloody nose. Oh, anyway, sorry, outburst. Anyways, so much for that. So I haven't spent a lot of time deleting pictures, and I got to go through. I have most of the stuff that's taking up all the space is I got like 200 or 300 videos saved on my hard drive, and each one of those videos takes like 20, 30, 40, 50, up to almost 100 megabytes. So I got to go through and delete a whole bunch of old videos and some videos I never published. I got to throw all that trash away. Once I free up all that stuff, it'll give me maybe 2 or 3 more gigabytes back. But Fran-Sez definitely needs a new computer. There's a lot of junk on this computer, and I can't get rid of programs because I don't have the administrator passwords. I can't add or delete any software. So it's like very depressing. So anyways, I blame it all on Windows 8. They bamboozled me into like switching from Windows 7 operating system. And then once that happened, I couldn't go back. They had it all rigged up. So then I had to, then my computer got shut down 2 years ago in January 2013. And I had to purchase Windows 8 software to put on the computer. And then sometime over a year ago or more, I changed the password on my administrator, and I wrote it down and everything, but every time I type it in, it doesn't work. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So, and this computer is slow. It's a 2003 Dell, only has 74 gigabytes hard drive space. So, I definitely need a new computer, and I definitely want to get a laptop, and that's like a new one. You can get a pretty good computer, because mostly what I use the computer for is I use it as a word processor. So I like to have MS Word back, which I lost when I went to Windows 8 software. And I'd like to get and then I do record video, so I'm going to plug this camera in the back of the computer. So, but I think all the access connectors and wires is generic for all the computers, so hopefully I won't have a problem. But so that's why I'm hesitant to make too many videos, because I don't have any hard drive space. I got to go through and delete a bunch of old videos, and all the videos I have uploaded on YouTube, the ones I don't want to keep up there, I probably won't delete, but I can change them from public to private, and they'll still be up there, and the comments will be retained. But if I ever want to put that video back, designate it as a public viewing thing, I could do that in the future. And but some of them are old and lengthy, and I have almost 300 public videos on my channel, and I mean that's so I got to spend some time going through and doing that. And another thing, I'm trying to save money so I can move out of here in 3 months. So I got April, May, and June, and my lease is up. So I have to save money. So, I'm kind of strapped for money. Got to save money to move. If I don't have enough money saved, I'm not going to be able to move. So, oh well. And if I move out of here, usually you have to sign a lease somewhere else. So here I wouldn't have to sign a lease for another year. But if I don't sign a lease, they're going to raise my rent a ridiculous amount, like $100 more a month. So if I have to, I'll pay it. But I don't like this location anymore. And sure. So I'm trying to move someplace closer to where I shop and socialize. So I, be a short distance from where I live to where I hang out. And that way the bus is not so much involved anymore. And I can do a lot of things just by hopping on my bike and pedaling over somewhere that I want to go. So anyways. Well, I'm about all done. I'm boring you. I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to let you go. But anyways, thank you. I have a lot of friends on Facebook now, and so you're welcome to visit my Facebook page anytime. It's the same spelling as my YouTube channel. So, okay. All right, so gotta go. Almost 15 minutes. Love you all. Have a good weekend.